We need to move forward in a thoughtful, true
Justin Trudeau, you're a liar and you're a weak leader. You're a liar. Climate leaders don't build pipelines. You know, so many of our elected leaders here in BC oppose the pipeline. Mayor of Vancouver got arrested opposed this pipeline. I'm from Tsleil-Waututh Nation and we say no, we still say no. I call you a liar and a weak leader because you call yourself a feminist. When you build up 1,000-man man camp, the rate and the abuse against Indigenous women goes up. Are you going to push this pipeline through?
Thank you, Will, for being here. Thank you for being a strong voice consistently for your community.
No means no. You're a weak leader and you're a liar.
I'm thanking you,
you
for
say
being
you want
here.
Indigenous
thank you for
rights.
highlighting that. And I want to highlight as
we
well.
We say no. No means no, right? That pipeline is like, how dare you put 400 tankers through this body of water?
Okay.
Right? It's unacceptable.
Thank you. Can I respond?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for expressing your concerns. I hear and I've heard deeply the concerns that people have around how we're moving forward and how we're protecting our environment. That's one of the reasons why we move forward on a world-class oceans protection plan, why we're moving forward to put a price on carbon pollution, why we're moving forward in partnership with Indigenous peoples across the country to give and recognize rights, to implement rights, to recognize the full implementation of the UN Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, to open new schools, to open new health centers, to make sure that there are opportunities. What we know.
Are you going to do that?
We are going to make sure that
there's illegal construction going up, right?
Okay.
You know, it's pretty obvious what's going on in Kinder Morgan, the compound there. You guys aren't prepared for this. Are you guys operating illegally, constructing illegally? Okay. Is that what you're doing? You're going to push this pipeline through? You're a liar and you're a weak leader.
Can I answer your question, Will, please?
Sit down, please, sir.
Can I answer your question?
If we
sure.
could just let the event continue on and not provide a disturbance.
Go ahead.
No, please. I understand that there are people who have real concerns about resource development around how we move forward. There are also people who know that we need to make sure we're transitioning off of our reliance on fossil fuels, how we create and invest in clean energy and move forward in the right way. There are strong Indigenous voices like yours speaking up very strongly against this pipeline and against various projects. There are also, however, very strong Indigenous voices speaking up in favor of this project. And I know you don't mean to delegitimize their voices as well. There is going to be a broad range of perspectives, and our approach as a government, our approach as a country, has always been to listen to diverse views, to understand where they're coming from, what their concerns are, and try and respond as best we can to them. We're never going to get to unanimity. Not in Canada, not within any community. And there are always going to be voices in favor, and there are people
You're a weak leader.
Thank you, sir.
I've
heard you.
Eh?
I've heard you.
I stand here, I honor my ancestors, my children, by protecting my lands and waters.
Thank you.
You threaten our lands and waters.
I have
How dare you bring that to our waters?
Some fellow leaders of yours.
You have no right to do that to us.
Sir, I have heard from some of your fellow Indigenous leaders. I've heard from some of your fellow Indigenous leaders who are in favor of resource development, who want to be partners in growing Australia.
Why don't you talk to them? You talk to everybody that wants to sign off on this?
No,
they have no resources. They can't hunt no more. They can't
do
this.
I've heard you. I hear you today. I understand your concerns.
You're a weak leader.
Okay,
you've made your point. Thank you, sir. You're welcome to stay if you'd like, if you're going to participate and let us continue. If not, have a good day, and please give everyone outside my best. Their voices are really important as we approach this next election. Thank you. See, there are people who feel very, very strongly and rightly about the big issues we're facing. There are strong voices on all sides of the issues we're facing, and the job of a government, the job of a Prime Minister is to make sure we're listening to everyone, that we're respecting their views, and we're figuring out what the right path is forward. Now, I'm pleased that they're using the opportunity of the Prime Minister coming through town to get a little more attention and to draw attention to the fact that we need to act on climate change. Because unfortunately, there are still lots of conservative politicians out there who don't think we should be acting either on reconciliation or on protecting the environment.